race. Oh, looking. He was walking away. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Freedom isn't free. Freedom isn't free. You have to pay a price. You have to sacrifice for your liberty. Freedom isn't free. Freedom isn't free. You have to pay a price. You have to sacrifice for your liberty. That's from my days at the young people movement. You have to pay a price, you have to sacrifice for your liberty. Unfortunately, in many cultures, this phrase is taken to mean liberty through conflict, a great contradiction, probably the biggest contradiction ever. The price we pay in conflict is also the sacrifice, loss of human life, and loss of emotional and economic rights as well. I didn't have my Science of Mind textbook with me when Reverend Jill told me I'd be speaking this morning, so I googled homes on sacrifice. I'll read that. To suffer loss for the sake of obtaining something else. In essence, we're talking about a trade here with God. I'll give you this, my hard work, my diligence, my martyrdom, and in exchange, you'll give me a good life. It is interesting to note that in the Science of Mind text, there are only two references to sacrifice. This one, Holmes's definition, and a single other passage which in essence states that there is no need for sacrifice at all. That above all, we need to free ourselves forever from the thought that God may be pleased by a life of sacrifice. This life requires not sacrifice, but surrender. And this is the more powerful truth. Surrender means I am acknowledging my vision and I am sending a signal out to the universe that I am ready to accept whatever is required for that to happen. Actually, I think this would make a very good affirmation. I acknowledge my vision and I am ready to accept whatever is required to make it happen. In the Jamaican vernacular, we are very phonics oriented. So F-R-E-E-D-O-M, freedom, becomes F-R-E-E-D-U-M-B, freedom. Which, like the symbol of Lady Justice, is about silence, equality, and balance. In our Science of Mind teaching, it is paradox, not contradiction, that is resolved by divine law. For example, despite differences in appearance, we are all the same. Paradox. To maintain our freedom, we have to restrict, usually through conflict, the freedom of others. Contradiction. The deeper truth is lost because the focus is on differences in appearance, be this based on race, color, class, or creed. A friend sent me a Pinterest quote the other day, and it reads, "If only our eyes saw souls instead of bodies, how very different our ideals of beauty, or in this instance, freedom, would be. If only our eyes saw souls instead of bodies, how different our ideal of freedom would be." We have the freedom to live from this place. However, we must understand that this privilege to live in freedom is the birthright of all creation. The Science of Mind glossary on freedom reads in part, "The understanding of truth, infinite principle, is the emancipator. As man realizes his oneness with creative mind, he is released from the bondage of false thinking. He sees too that freedom means liberty, but not license." Our Declaration of Principles in part states, "We believe that the ultimate goal of life to be a complete freedom from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all, not some, all. No more us and them, just one. A very simplistic song also from my Hopi People days says very simply, good night, I said to my little son, so tired out when the day was done. Then he said, as I tucked him in, tell me, Daddy, what color is God's skin? What color is God's skin? What color is God's skin? I said it's black, brown, it's yellow, it is red, it is white. Every man's the same in the good Lord's sight. Every man's the same in